And I'm going to call the member for Hotham.
Deputy Speaker, Labor has always supported the dignity of workers and the capacity of people of work to give people that dignity. And today I want to talk on behalf of my constituents and about the failure of this government to secure their futures. The conversation about jobs thus far has focused a lot on the big players. We've heard a lot about Holden in Elizabeth and in Fisherman's Bend and Toyota in Altona. But I want to bring the focus of the House today to how the people in my electorate of Hotham will be affected. Deputy Speaker, Hotham is a place of industry and of enterprise. Cheltenham, lying to our western boundary, is home to many factories producing textiles, food and machinery. Right across Moorabbin, Clarinda, Clayton and Westall are filled with industry, factories small and large. Within all these areas lay hundreds of businesses supporting the car industry, manufacturing components, and those industrial sites then support the cafes, laundries, the logistics companies and the 5,000 small businesses in my electorate that rely in whole or in part on automotive. The collapse of the auto industry, Deputy Speaker, is going to have real consequences for the people of Hotham. It's predicted that there are 1,000 jobs on the line in my electorate. Just looking at a more regional focus at the state seats, we know in the state seat of Lyndhurst, 862 jobs directly related to automotive, Deputy Speaker, will be on the line. In Bentley, we'll face losses of up to 177 jobs. In Oakley, it's 176. In Clayton, 372, Deputy Speaker. That's more than 1,000 families that are going to potentially lose a worker due to the failure of this government to protect the automotive industry. I want to refer to some of the businesses that are going to see massive changes without an auto industry in Australia. I want to talk about a company called MTM, a components company in Hotham that employs 95 workers. It received a significant grant from Labor. This company is a world leader in R&D for door checks and automated gear sticks. It's a very successful company and it's very export focused. Now, I think companies like this are those that rather resent the inference of our Treasurer that the auto industry in Australia is lazy and inefficient. These are companies that are right at the cutting edge of production all over the world, but it doesn't mean, Deputy Speaker, that they don't need our support. I want to talk about Mackay Rubber, which I visited during the election. I talked to management very frankly about some of the issues they face. I talked to their union delegates and I visited the factory floor. It's a great business, a family business, and I believe they have a strong future. But of course they're going to be affected. I talked to the workers, and these are smart people, Deputy Speaker. They're skilled, many are recent migrants to Australia, but because of this government, their jobs are now on the line. Now, Tony Abbott says it's not his fault, that it's not the government's responsibility, but when this government campaigned, they promised to keep jobs and create 1 million more. They can't be responsible for jobs created, but not jobs lost. That's not fair to the people of Hotham.
Order. Call the Minister.